Your cat wishes you knew how much you mean to them. Last episode, we talked about the slow blink, what it means, how to do it, and what happens when you blink back. And we ended on this, that a cat who feels seen and answered over thousands of small moments builds something real with you. Something researchers describe as positive communication and deepening trust. Today, we're going to go deeper on that, because the question underneath the slow blink, the question most cat owners are actually asking, is a bigger one. Do they actually care about me? Or am I just the person who controls the food? It feels almost embarrassing to ask out loud, but it's one of the most searched questions about cats on the entire internet. And the answer, the real, scientific, peer-reviewed answer, is one that most cat owners never get to hear. Welcome back to yours, Meow. Let's get into it. The myth that cats don't care. The idea that cats are aloof and fundamentally indifferent is one of the most persistent myths in the animal world. It shows up in jokes, in memes, in the casual assumption that cats are basically tolerated house guests who happen to be soft. According to the science, it is largely wrong. Cats form deep, specific, and lasting bonds with their humans, bonds that are neurologically and behaviorally similar to the bonds human infants form with their caregivers. Not metaphorically similar, structurally similar, measurably similar. Your cat is not indifferent to you. They have just been expressing how they feel in a language most humans never learned to read. The attachment study that changed everything. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University ran cats and their owners through the Ainsworth Strange Situation Test, originally designed to measure attachment in human infants. 65% of cats showed secure attachment, visibly distressed when their person left, using them as a safe base, settling quickly when they returned. The same percentage seen in human infants and dogs. Cats notice when you leave, they feel something when you're gone, and they feel something when you come back. The cats who seemed not to care weren't demonstrating indifference, they were demonstrating anxiety, a learned response to an unpredictable relationship. Just like anxiously attached children don't love their caregivers less, they just learned to hide it differently. How your cat actually shows love. The problem isn't that cats don't show affection. The problem is that they show it in ways humans consistently misread. When your cat slow blinks at you, eyes closing slowly and reopening, that is a deliberate signal of trust used almost exclusively with beings they feel safe with. A cat kiss. When your cat approaches with their tail straight up, that is the feline equivalent of open arms, a greeting reserved for those they are genuinely glad to see. When your cat headbutts you, they are bunting, depositing their scent on someone in their inner circle. Cats don't bunt things they're neutral about. When your cat brings you a toy, they are sharing something that matters to them with someone who matters to them. It is the cat version of saying, "I thought of you." None of these are accidental. All are directed specifically at you. The science of how cats think about you. Your cat thinks about you when you're not there. A 2021 study in PLOS One found that cats demonstrate object permanence with their owners, maintaining a mental representation of you even when you're out of sight. You don't disappear when you leave the room. You become a thought, an expectation. The same study found cats respond differently to their owner's voice versus a stranger's, even with no visual cue. Something in their nervous system recognizes you specifically, not just humans in general. Research on feline stress hormones adds something difficult to read without feeling something. Cats show measurably lower stress indicators in the presence of their bonded person, lower cortisol, calmer behavior, than in almost any other social situation. You are, chemically, the most calming presence in your cat's world. The cats who love in silence. Not all cats show love in obvious ways. Some never seek laps. Some watch from a distance and seem unmoved. The cat who always sleeps in the same room as you, but never on you, is choosing proximity. That choice is not random. The cat who follows you from room to room but stays just outside arm's reach is tracking you, keeping you in their world even without wanting to be touched. The cat who comes and sits near you when you're upset, not doing anything, just arriving, has noticed your emotional state and responded to it. They can't bring you tea, so they come, and they stay. That is love. It just doesn't look like what we were taught to expect love to look like. What your cat needs you to know. If your cat could tell you one thing, the research suggests it would be something close to this. I notice everything about you. I know the sound of your car before you're in the driveway. I know which evenings you come home tired. I know your rhythms and your moods and your patterns. I don't perform my feelings the way a dog does, but what I feel is no less real for being quieter. When I choose to be near you, it is a choice. There are other rooms. I am in this one. When I slow blink at you from across the room, I am saying something. When I press my head against your chin, I am saying something. I am saying, you are my person, and I am glad you exist. How to receive what your cat is giving. Now that you know what to look for, here's how to receive it properly. When your cat slow blinks at you, blink back, slowly, softly. Look away gently afterward. You're completing a conversation they started. When your cat brings you a toy, don't just set it aside. Acknowledge it, touch it, say something in the voice you use with them. They gave you something. Receive it. When your cat chooses to be near you, not touching, just present, don't reach for them. Don't move closer. Let them have the distance they chose. Respecting the terms of their affection is how trust deepens over time. The relationship you have with your cat is being built in these small moments. Every time you meet their gestures with awareness, you're telling them, I see you. I understand. I'm glad you're here too. The question most cat owners carry has an answer. Yes, measurably, neurologically, behaviorally, unambiguously, yes. Not in the loud, demonstrative way we sometimes expect love to announce itself, but in the quiet, consistent, deeply specific way of a creature who has chosen you from all the available options, in all the available rooms, and keeps choosing you every day without fanfare or apology. Your cat wishes you knew that. They've been showing you for years. Now you know how to see it. Yours, Meow, because your cat has been trying to tell you something. Hit like if this changed how you see your cat. Drop in the comments, what does your cat do that you think is their version of saying, I love you? See you in the next one.